to Pathways of Hope. Hi, I am Lorna Campos. Have you ever stopped to consider on the day that we get to the end of our life and we approach Judgment Day, the pearly gates? And if there was a screen of our life, would the movie show actions that we would get rewards for? Or would it be our action that caused others to stumble and fall? In Mark 9:41 to 50, Jesus says, anyone who gives you a cup of water to drink because you belong to Christ, amen, I say to you, will surely not lose his reward. A cup of water? Reward? Wow, that seems doable, right? We don't need to see flash in our screen of life, big actions, heroic deeds, which I hope we also get to do. But apart from that, small things matter. Giving a cup of water. At the same time, small things matter that cause us to stumble. If we cause someone to stumble and fall, better for him if a great millstone were put around his neck and he was thrown into the sea. If your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. If your foot causes you to sin, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life crippled than with 2 feet to be thrown into Gehenna. If your eye causes you to sin, pluck it off. Wow, isn't Jesus like so exag? Cut off, pluck. What's that? Well, and as I read and reflect on it, it just shows the little things matter. For example, the cup of water as reward. What does the cup of water symbolize? In this very, very, very hot times, I'm sure you and I, we really appreciate drinking this cold, cold cup of water. Have you experienced being out the whole day or even being at home and not having anything to drink? And so the gesture of giving someone, a stranger even, a cup of water is a gesture of giving life, of thoughtfulness, of kindness. Sometimes we might not even notice it. One time I was in the seminar and I was the speaker. And so people came, welcome, hi, how are you? And give something to drink and then do the session. And I was so surprised. This participant said the most striking thing for her was not this talk that I prepared for so long. It was the fact that I gave her a cup of water, a glass of water when she entered. I didn't even notice that it's such a big thing. But the impact on her was this gesture of a cup of water. Life, thoughtfulness, kindness. We can do this, right? So easy. At the same time, our actions make a big difference. We might think, oh, that's just a small white lie. Oh, that's just a little stealing. It's just a little amount of money. Oh, it's just breaking little rules, not big rules. And yet, Jesus shows us impact. What we do matters. So today, as we reflect further, let's remember 3 things. Cup of water, cut off the threads, and heaven bound. So let's remember, offer a cup of water, literally or figuratively, an act of kindness, of thoughtfulness. Let's remember to cut off those threads. Sometimes we think it's the big, heavy chains of sin that bind us down. But sometimes it's those little invisible threads of attachment to the favorite sin. We need to cut them off also. We might say that's so small, nobody sees it. Cut it off. because we want to be heaven bound. Heaven is our home.
Now heaven is my home.
All right, pass those cups of water, cut off those threads, and keep our eye on the prize. Heaven bound. God bless.
Yeah. 'Cause heaven is my home.